Hey, I bet you weren't expecting this. This video is actually a voiceover commentary. I'll try not to cover up the gameplay too much if you want to watch it. It's crouch PvP. If you're a sword player, you know you're supposed to aim for the head because it gives you the most reach. This is because the line for reach is a straight line. So when you look downward, the line has less length horizontally. Crouch PvP makes your opponent instinctually look down more to account for the head going lower. If they don't, they just miss. Also, since you stop sprinting, it works as a sprint reset. Pretty sure that makes it the only sprint reset method where you don't have to stop moving forward. That's the entire strategy. First things first, shout out to my members, Alex the Fox, Normal, and Redico, my first 3 ever YouTube members. I forgot to do that in the last video, by the way. I meant to. I bring you 3 things I want more of. 3 things. What the fuck? That's not even close to correct. Why did I even say that? Anyways, I have a list of things I want more of in the world. Some of them are completely possible, and some of them are probably impossible. Number 1, people in suits. Now, I'm not just talking about people going to their job, you know, in like their office job, and they're like wearing suits and shit. I want normal people to, you know, start wearing suits on a day-to-day basis, because I think nobody looks better than when they're in a tux, like including women. This might be a hot take, but I like women more in suits than I do in dresses. My fucking phone died. Fuck. Well, side note, I tried the Post Malone cookies last night, and the best way I can describe it is dimly lit vintage lamp in trailer park. If you've tried the Post Malone cookies, let me know what you thought of them. Also, only like 4% of you watch until the end of my videos. It's kind of rude. Just like mute this video, put it on in like your second monitor. You don't even have to watch it. You don't even have to be entertained. Thank you. Anyone who does that. Second thing I want more of, hold on, I forgot. Animals. More animals. We need more animals in the world. Like imagine like a hybrid of like a giraffe and a lion. We could call it a girayan. Like, wouldn't that just be cool? I'm getting kind of bored of the animals that we currently have. I'm saying we as humans shouldn't do it because it would probably fuck up the ecosystem. More animals would just be cool, you know? Number 3, colors. Now this one kind of goes hand in hand with the animal one. I really think there could be some better colors out there, but really our problem with us seeing colors is that it's our eyes that perceive the color. The world's not actually like that color. But imagine if there was like a solid color that moved, but it didn't actually move. Like it was solid. Wouldn't that just be cool? Like you could paint it on a wall or something and it was just always moving. Even if time stopped, it would still be moving because it's not actually moving. I don't know how to explain it. Number 4 is old people. And that sounds really weird, but I actually mean like wisdom. Old people have tons of wisdom, and I just think it's cool to hear their stories. I mean, that might just be me. I think everyone can kind of understand that, so I'm not going to go too in depth. Number 5 is economic classes. And by that, I mean like classes in school and stuff like that, where you can learn about finances, economy, and stuff like that, because I think it should be taught. It actually grinds my gears that it's not taught in school most of the time. There are some schools I know that have finance classes and stuff like that, because I used to go to a school with a finance class, but this one has been talked about so much, I'm really just preaching to the choir. Number 6, free non-copyright music. Now, there's a lot of royalty-free music out there, but a lot of it's really bad. So you'll find a lot of YouTubers using the same songs over and over, and same songs as other YouTubers as well. Now, I understand that it's important to monetize music, but one can hope, you know? I understand that all of these things that I want more of in the world are not all plausible. They're just kind of my deep down wishes, you know? Number 7 is healthy pugs. Now, when was the last time you seen a pug that didn't have breathing issues? It's actually insane. Most pugs nowadays can't even survive without human support. I think it's a pretty bad life to live. If there's a way that we can make pugs a lot healthier, then I vote for that. Number 8 through 10, money, power, fame. One day I want to be one of those elite billionaires, you know? Nah, I'm just kidding, of course. More money would be nice, but I really don't care about power and fame at all. They're pretty much exclusively on this list just because I didn't know what to put there. Now, I was only going to do 10, but I'm only 4 minutes in, so I might as well go all the way down the list, you know? Number 11 is tomboy friends. And just to be clear, I mean platonic friends. And I refuse to elaborate. Number 12 is card games. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, I really love well-made cards. Like, I love holding them. I love feeling them. Especially when they have good art as well. It's bliss. I think card games are probably the coolest tabletop. They don't take up a lot of room, and they're fun to play. If I had the money, I'd be rating card games. Kind of on a Pro ZD type beat. Number 13 is more cool and unique hats. Now, I'm a pretty big hat person. The wall left of me right now is almost completely covered in hats, mostly beanies, but I want to get more unique ones if I can. Back in the day, I actually had a hat that had a flashlight built into it, which is pretty cool. I love that hat. It was that hat and always having bangs that made me really like hats. Number 14 is reliable car brands. It seems like every affordable car nowadays is pretty bad. There's so many stories of very bad cars, and I think most car brands nowadays are pretty money hungry, so it makes sense. If you've made it this far, comment down below what your favorite reliable affordable car brand is. Number 15 is pizza. I don't even mean more types of pizza, like different toppings and whatnot. I just mean more pizza in general. I just think there could be more pizza to go around. I mean, come on, this stuff is good. Like, let's be real. Number 16 is cowboys. I love cowboys more than the next guy. There's just something so tough about slapping a horse. I'll be buying as much cowboy memorabilia as I can to make my dream come true. Number 17 is fruits and vegetables. Now, I know there's a lot of stories of people saying they didn't like fruits and vegetables as a kid, but ever since I was a kid, I loved fruits and vegetables. There's just something so fresh about smacking on some celery. Speaking of which, I've never met another human being other than me and the rest of my family who like celery. I don't get it. What's all the celery hate about? I love it. Fruits and vegetables probably have some of my favorite unique flavors. They all kind of taste different. I just think when you're eating meat or any kind of meat, you always know that you're eating meat. Don't get me wrong, meat is good, but like, it's meat flavored. I think you'll just always have more energy and more nourishment from eating a fruit or a vegetable. On the other hand, meat makes you feel really cozy. I love that. Number 18 is locks. Now, I've wanted this one ever since I saw the video from Stuff Made Here, where he created 2 quote-unquote unpickable locks. Just watching the process of making these locks is very cool. I think we should make more locks, and I think we should get real creative with it. Make some cool stuff. Number 19 is die-hard creators. People dedicated to the craft of creating. And I don't just mean content creators. I mean anyone who creates, anyone who makes music, art, fucking movies. Like, that shit is so hype. I want people who will sit down for weeks on weeks doing something they're passionate about and not creating just for the sake of making money. I wish people could feel the same passion for creation that I do. You know, but it's just because when I had nothing, I had this. I had the things that I made that I could do myself. The fact that anyone going through a hard time can create their own little world, their own little space. I love that you can look at these creations and see the person, see their life unfold. Hearing people get passionate about something that they made, and then also getting to see the emotions that they create for others, which is, it's legendary. If you made it this far, your challenge is to go create something. Go do some art, go make a movie, go create a game, go make a song, do something. Whether it's 2 seconds long or 30 hours, just make something. And finally, our final one, number 20, people who check up on others. So many people in the world are struggling, and it's not always noticeable. So check up on your friends. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you. Thank you for listening. That's all. If you just came here for the gameplay, also thank you. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully.